Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Hokage's Counsel, your source for new Naruto/Boruto content, and today we're going to be talking about Chapter 52 of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. So, before this chapter was even released, there was a lot of hype surrounding it due to the announcement that Ukyo Kadachi would be stepping down as the lead writer in order for the original creator of the Naruto series, Masashi Kishimoto, to retake his place at the kind of lead of the series. This shakeup's been trending ever since the announcement was first made, and it's really exciting to imagine what Kishimoto will bring to the story with his return. I'm personally looking forward to it as a longtime fan of the original Naruto series, but I also want to make a point to thank Kadachi for his work up until this point, because the new things that he brought to the Naruto franchise through Boruto have been really great. Going into Chapter 52, my biggest question was probably how much of a difference we would see now that Kishimoto is handling the writing again, and my guess was that things wouldn't feel too different yet, since we're in the middle of such an important arc, and specifically in the middle of such an important fight, and that seems to be the case. A lot of the writing in this chapter felt very in line with what we've seen previously in the manga, particularly Kurama's explanation of his and Naruto's new chakra mode, and the scientific nature of that explanation. The new chakra mode, which is now revealed to be called the Baryon mode, forgiving any mispronunciations on my part, is probably the other main reason that this chapter had so much hype building into its release. At the end of Chapter 51, it was revealed that Naruto would be using a new ultimate chakra mode as a last stand in order to take down Isshiki Otsustuki, but that using this new form would take his life in the process. We learn now in Chapter 52 that this new form, the Baryon mode, is created by fusing the maximum potential power of Naruto and Kurama to create an entirely new energy. It's a power that's completely different from Naruto's forms of the past, and it's compared in this chapter to the process of nuclear fusion. Right off the bat, it's clear that the Baryon mode is a massive step up in power, as Naruto is able to single-handedly apply major pressure to Isshiki. This is a huge feat because of the large gap in power that has been previously established between the likes of Naruto and Sasuke and Isshiki Otsustuki in the previous chapters. Isshiki is a villain that's at a power level that's kind of a new league for the Naruto series, and in this chapter it's stated that Naruto's new form is even more powerful than that current strength. You can see this power on display as Naruto is now able to easily counter Isshiki's most dangerous attacks, such as his chakra rods, which Naruto is now able to snatch out of the air with ease. Even Sasuke's Sharingan can't keep up with Naruto's movements at this point, and for the first time in the story, Isshiki actually looks genuinely scared. One detail that I liked during the artwork of this first portion of the battle is how Naruto's body is drawn as if it's literally trembling with power. Additionally, there are a few panels that really kind of stood out as having nice visual depth and framing, such as the one where all of Ishiki's cubes are falling down above Naruto and it's looking up. And it wouldn't surprise me if I heard that Ikimoto has been taking more influence from Kishimoto lately after the change in the dynamics behind the scenes. As mentioned earlier, the Baryon mode does not come without a price. Kurama explains to Naruto that Naruto should limit his movements as much as possible in order to avoid burning out his strength too quickly. As soon as all of Naruto's chakra burns into this new fusion, he'll die. And as such, he and Isshiki are now finding themselves in similar positions. They're both harnessing a power that's too great for their bodies, and they're running out of time. In the Hidden Leaf Village, we're reminded about Kawaki's chakra link to Naruto that exists through Kawaki's prosthetic arm, and it's revealed that Kawaki can feel Naruto's chakra decreasing. On the sidelines of the battle, Boruto struggles to move, and is incapacitated from his injuries that he sustained in the last chapter. Isshiki catches on to the time limit and the cost of Naruto's new power, but just as he does so, the damage that he's taken from Naruto catches up with him, causing him to spit up blood. The power of Naruto and Kurama's Baryon mode is so great that Ishiki's remaining lifespan has been reduced from 20 hours to under 10 minutes. This is a huge reversal in the ties of the fight that really puts the pressure on Isshiki to plant his Karma Seal on Kawaki rapidly before time runs out. Similarly, Naruto's life force is running out, and Sasuke appears to realize that Naruto is dying. I have a feeling that Sasuke fans may not be thrilled with Sasuke being on the sidelines for so much of this fight. Sasuke's been getting pretty much smoked consistently by Isshiki over and over again, and I wouldn't blame fans for worrying that Sasuke is going to lose his relevancy in the story. I personally am not worried about Sasuke getting the Konohamaru treatment though in the long run. This fight is not over yet, and I am sure that Sasuke will play a major role in the final conclusion of the fight, which is seemingly just around the corner. At the end of the chapter, Isshiki is able to manipulate the chakra connection between Naruto and Kawaki in order to summon Kawaki to the battlefield. This move is really convenient for Isshiki, but you can argue that the writing has been setting up the importance of the chakra connection between Naruto and Kawaki through the prosthetic arm for a very long time. Kawaki's arrival to the battlefield changes everything, as the fate of the world now hangs in the immediate balance. Just as Kawaki arrives, Naruto and Sasuke react in shock, and Boruto awakens. There's a special focus placed on Boruto's pure eye opening. It's been long debated as to whether or not Boruto's Jogan is actually considered canon in the manga's telling of the story, so we'll have to wait and see until next month's chapter to see if Boruto's awakened the Jogan in the manga specifically, or if he's been taken over by Momoshiki instead. Either option is exciting, and next month's chapter promises to be action-packed and exciting and full of new lore revelations. When the anime eventually adapts this fight from the manga, the expectations are going to be enormous. I can only imagine the hard work that the animation team will put into making Naruto's new form as impressive as it can be, and I'm sure the community will be expecting another event episode on the level of episode 65. As far as the chapter itself, I think it was another great chapter for the Boruto manga, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this battle wraps up. It now seems to be a lot easier for Isshiki to place his karma seal back on Kawaki before he temporarily gets killed, but the Boruto manga has been known for throwing us curveballs. Either way, I think it's obvious that the time skip is just around the corner, and I think the time skip is where we're really going to see Kishimoto shine and evolve the Naruto world once again. I'd like to hear from you guys though. Did this chapter live up to your expectations? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, please be sure to like this video and subscribe. This is a new YouTube channel, so if you'd like to see more content like this, please let me know by engaging with the channel. I'm planning on doing more reviews like this for both the manga and the anime, as well as some other content. So if there's any other theories that you have that you'd like me to discuss, feel free to comment below. Anyways, that's my review for Boruto Chapter 52. Thanks for listening all the way to the end, and have an awesome day.